y'all? Welcome to Get to It podcast. I'm Fly Got Will.
I'm Taka.
I'm John NYC.
With another episode,
We back,
y'all.
baby.
We back.
So I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and share all platforms. On Instagram is Get to It podcast. YouTube Get to It podcast. We about to talk about this topic.
Yes, let's get into
Let's
it.
get to it.
Sir.
So, as we know, February is the month of love,
Love.
the month that we celebrate love. And it is Black History Month.
That's it.
Yup.
Yes, so let's get into it. What do self-love and self-care mean to y'all? How do y'all express self-love? How do you express self-care?
What start, John?
You want to start with John?
So me,
Yeah.
how do I express self-love and self-care?
Yes.
Well, I'll start by saying, do what you know what I'm saying, do what you love, like, do what make you happy, for real. Do what, you know what I'm saying, do what put a smile on your face, do what you comfortable in, you know what I'm saying. Even some things that you are comfortable in, that you're accustomed to, it don't hurt to, change it in a way, or just try new things, be adventurous for real. And
Okay.
that's what I would say with self love. Just basically just do what make you happy, for real. And as far as self care, I mean, same thing, for real.
So what does self-care look like to you, though? Like,
Personally, to me,
Yes.
I would say, as a you know what I'm saying, as a man, I would say keep myself. What's the word? What I'm trying to say? Keep myself groomed.
okay.
Keep myself groomed. I would say keep myself groomed. I would for sure say that's number one. As far as getting a haircut, different things like that. Like us men, after we get a haircut, we feel good about ourselves.
Okay.
I will also say praying. I will also say praying as well. To as far as self love and self care, and different things I'll probably also add on. Me, I just started getting back into reading books, so
Oh,
I'll
I like
also
that.
say reading as well.
good.
Saying educated, just having different knowledge, being knowledgeable in different aspects in different areas, and yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
What
Will,
about-
you want to go next, or?
Yeah, I go now. So I would say for me, like self care, it's like establishing like a positive relationship with yourself. I feel like if you have a positive relationship with yourself, that's how you have a healthy relationship with anybody else.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
And I feel like
That's
if
right.
you're able to like to manage the stress and like the impacts in your life or whatever, that's how you can have a relationship with anybody in your career and like anything in life. And I feel like take care of yourself. You can work out, eat healthy.
For a fact.
That's
Like
your
John,
self-care.
yeah, like John said,
Yeah.
get your haircut. Like just taking care of yourself,
Taking
like making sure,
care,
Yeah,
making
you
sure
can
like
get your braids done.
right. You gotta make sure your hair done, everything. Like you know what I'm saying. So you gotta make sure you well, can't do too much, but just making sure like self care, just like take care of yourself. That's all I would say.
Okay, I like that.
I will also say, self love, self care, also take accountability as well too. In certain situations, like Will said, saying positive. I will also add on keeping a great mindset. You know what I'm saying? Keeping a great mindset. And
It's all about the mindset.
yeah, keeping
That's
a
where
great
it starts.
mindset, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would definitely add
I
on.
agree.
Add that
Yeah.
on
So
as
just to
well, too.
piggyback off of what you guys already said, I also feel like with self love, it teaches other people how to love you and how to treat you. So when you
That's
love
true.
yourself first,
Mhm.
it just exudes. So it teaches people around you how to treat you, how to
Right.
love you,
Mhm.
the boundaries that you set for yourself. Like we said, it's also a mindset. So I just think that's also important to add. As far as self care, for me as a woman, I just have a whole bunch of things that I like to do for self care. So like I love candles, so I like the smell, the aroma. Like it just puts me in a different mood.
Yeah.
I like to like take baths, like that relaxes my body as a part of self care. I love massages as well, for my actual body aspect, just to like relax my body, especially if you had like a long week at work and things of that nature. Um, Also, like you guys said, like it's also important for women when they get their hair done. Like we feel like a whole brand new person when we get our hair done, or if we're doing a little retail therapy when we get some new shoes or a new outfit, shopping and things of that nature. Our nails, like sitting to get your nails done is so therapeutic for me. So like that's a part of self care. And just to go like a little deeper, besides the outer appearance things that we do, like reading, especially like reading scriptures and affirmations
Right.
every day is a part of self care for me. Um, and also like I think you said it, prayer, like that's important as well, just to make sure like your mindset is healthy and your body is healthy
That
and
positive.
you're taking care of those things
Yeah.
and you staying positive, like you said. So it's all of these things that's wrapped up in one that gives you the self-love and the self-care to really
Get to know yourself better.
get to know yourself better and allow other people to treat you a certain way.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Do y'all how often would y'all say do y'all self care?
Ooh.
Or
Well,
how do
it's
you
different.
think is possible to do self care?
Well,
Self-care
it's different things. Like as far as like I mentioned the baths, like I'm doing that at least once a week. Getting my hair done, I'm doing that either once a week or every 2 weeks, depending on if I want to switch it up.
Okay.
My nails, I'm doing that probably like every 3 weeks. I think I go. Like just to be in the nail salon, getting my nails done, my toes done, all of those eyebrows, lashes, all of those things. That's all in one at my nail tech. What else? Every day I'm reading scriptures. Every day I'm praying. Every day I'm doing affirmations. So that's daily. That's sometimes it's multiple times a day. So that's daily. As far as the massages is whenever I like have a chance to like actually schedule it. Sometimes it could be months at a time.
Okay.
But those are just things that I can think of right off the bat. Every day I'm lighting candles. Like that's just a part of my routine.
I love candles.
Yeah, I love candles. So that's an everyday thing too. That's daily.
It does something.
It just puts me in a certain like mood. So so yeah, like
I feel like it's a mindset thing.
yeah.
Like
for sure.
Like for me personally, can't speak for like other guys, but I feel like I gotta have a haircut like every once a week. You know what I'm saying? Or every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I can't go 2 months or a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm
not gonna lie.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
Definitely gotta upkeep yourself because it makes you feel good. You just feel good.
You
like,
feel good about yourself.
Like, so I think that's just important. And I want y'all to comment what y'all do for self-care and self-love. Let us know what y'all do.
Let us know what y'all think as well.
Give us some things that maybe we can add to our routines and things of that nature. Because I think it's important that we upkeep that, not just for this month because it's Love Month, but every month. I think you should really take care of your health, mental health.
Got to.
Everything, like, it's important.
And it's just like, when you're doing that, you can't, let the stress get to you. You can't let the, depression, different things like that. That's you know what I'm saying, that could cause a distraction.
Because
That
it
could
can creep up.
interrupt your self-care, your self-love. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
That's true.
That's why it's a
So-
daily thing, you know.
Mhm.
It's gotta be daily. So that's important. That's really important.
Okay. Well, the next topic we're gonna talk about is true love. Do we feel like true love exists in real life?
I would say yes. Absolutely, true love
Yeah,
exists.
for sure.
For sure.
For sure. It definitely shows
starts-
this.
it's- Sorry to cut you off, but it starts with our Heavenly Father,
Yep.
God. That's
Yep.
true love
That true love right there.
by itself. So absolutely exists in this world, because that's our foundation of love.
Yep.
For God so loved the world that He gave His
His
only
only
begotten
begotten
Son.
Son.
So
Yep.
absolutely, that's true love right there. So that's just my answer.
Yeah, I believe it does. Like, I think true love it represents a deep connection between you and other person. You know, like I feel like when you guys have like love and respect for each other, y'all support each other. You know, it gets deep like that. So I think
Yeah.
true love. You know,
And true love don't only have to be in a relationship or a marriage. You know what I'm saying? True love can be, you know what I'm saying,
with other
Any type of
individuals.
connection.
any
that
type
you
of
have.
connection,
Yeah.
and it could also be what you're passionate about too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
career, you know what I'm saying,
I like
career
that.
wise, or whatever you passionate about that you doing or that you got going on. That's, you know what I'm saying, to me, you should love that. That should be, you know what I'm saying, that should be
Right.
true love right there for real. So yeah, it could be, you know what I'm saying, the connections and, you know, the relationship, case may be, but it also what you're passionate about in life as well too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's true.
I definitely feel like it definitely do exist. I definitely feel like everybody should definitely experience true love. And if like my sister said, it first start off with God. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
it. That's
Because
the
he
foundation.
died for us. You know what I'm saying? He died for our sins. So that's the start of it all. You know, and that should right then and there, that should show us how to love for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That shows
That
us
should show
how
us how
to
to
love.
love. You know, but.
Yes, that's it.
Not everybody know how to do that. So, you know, it's another topic for another segment, for another episode.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. We gotta dive deeper
Mhm.
in that on another episode.
What y'all say the order of true love is? 'Cause I feel like,
You said the order.
yeah, I feel like God is
It's definitely Jesus Christ.
yeah, I also
That's
feel like
definitely number one.
I also feel like your home as well.
Well, I think it's definitely Jesus Christ, and I think a love between a parent and child is
Mhm.
definitely something that is a
Affects.
bond that is unbroken. Of course, marriage is honorable. God
Yes.
honors marriage, so that's another form of
Mhm.
true
True
love.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the connections that you make with family, friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how you said being in love with your passion, your
Your
career.
passion,
I
yes.
think
Mm-hmm.
those are all examples of
True
true
love.
love. Yeah, it can
Yeah.
be many different things. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so it's also Black History Month. So let's segue into celebrating our blackness. I think we should start off with our own personal Black history fact. Maybe something that you learned this month that you didn't know, something that you saw on social media that caught your eye, something that you read. Just let's share something with the people that they may not know a Black History Month fact. You got one? Got one, two?
I got one, yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
Beat me to it.
Barack Obama was the first black president. That's
I think everybody know that.
well, some people when I know that, you never know. Number two,
Okay.
Jackie.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Why y'all laughing?
Because, go ahead.
That's
Wait,
so random.
Y'all said a Black History fact. I'm telling y'all
That's,
my
I'm
Black
taking
History.
something that you learned this month. Like, that's what you learned this month?
Tell
I'm
you-
sorry. Go ahead.
Tell you
Tell
my,
your
my
facts.
Black History fact.
Yes. Go ahead. No judgment.
Yeah,
Go
see,
ahead.
they try to judge me, y'all. See, I got Jackie Robinson,
Mhm.
the first baseball, first Black African American to play baseball.
This is why this is important,
In
guys.
major.
This is
Why
Perfect example. Why it's
Yo,
important to know Black History
Bro,
facts.
people know
Good.
that.
No, let him go. This is what he
In
learned
case
this
anybody
month.
didn't know, Jackie Robinson is the first African American to play in the Major League Baseball.
Okay.
That's a fact.
You know how many years he played?
That I don't know.
Okay.
But,
That's another.
that's
You can
yeah.
research that. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Anything else?
Rosa Parks, Sound the Bus, and
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yo.
what?
Oh yeah.
Never mind, y'all. I'm
Okay.
gonna listen to nothing
So
else.
we're gonna go to the
'cause-
next.
Yo, go ahead, Todd.
We're gonna go to the next Black History Month fact.
Yeah.
Oh God. Do you guys know who Ruby Bridges? Do you guys know who that is?
No.
I have no clue.
See, okay, so let me educate you guys. She was the first Black girl to integrate into a white school system. She was the first Black student in a white school.
Okay. Wow.
hmm
Okay. I ain't nothing knew that.
So look up Ruby Bridges.
Something
Educate yourself.
Something new to learn.
Let me add that.
Yes, educate yourself on that story of the young girl who attended an all-white school. She was the first Black girl to
Okay.
attend an all-white school.
Well, I don't you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna go off the dome of what I seen and what I watch.
Okay.
That Tyler Perry movie on Netflix.
Which one?
What's that,
Oh,
Taraji, P. Henson, participated.
What's it called?
No, what was it called?
Let me see.
What was it called? We want to make sure I know what you're talking about. We all watched it. That was an amazing movie. That taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 688.
This
The
is
6888, yes.
That was my first time ever knowing that fact, or I want to say what they did with the males, or
Yes.
the military.
Yes.
How it was I think it was the first
First group, yeah.
of girls workers
African American
African
women.
American to get a certain amount of males out in a
I
deadline.
think they had
like a
6
certain
months.
6 months. Yeah.
I think they had 6 months.
I think it was 6
yes.
months, and they got a certain amount of males out for the military because the people was getting their males, and their family was trying to get worried.
Mhm.
They was thinking their family was dead, but they just wasn't. They was writing mails to their family, but the family wasn't receiving it. So yeah.
That was an amazing movie. That was an amazing Black History.
I didn't know nothing about that. That was my
Absolutely.
first time.
And
ever.
I think she's still alive.
Yes, she
Yes.
is.
She's still alive.
She just actually recently did an interview. I believe
Yes.
so. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't see that movie, it's on Netflix. Please go check it out. It's
Most
an amazing movie where you can definitely learn your history about Black women and how they really back then in that time made an impact to make sure that these white, because it was a lot of it was only white men that was fighting in the military back then, that their families received mail to make sure that they were like John said, that they were okay, giving updates on what was going on, because that was the only form of communication back then. So that's a really, really good movie. And it was a Taraji, Kerry.
It
was it Taraji? I thought it was Kerry Washington.
It was Taraji.
It was Kerry Washington, and the girl from Sisters. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
I know her last name. I forgot her name. I forgot her name.
Yeah, it was Kerry Washington. Taraji was in that movie, right? No, Taraji wasn't.
She was in the movie?
Mm-hmm. It was Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington, yes.
Yeah.
The girl from Sisters. I think she was
Yes.
Tawashi played in that other movie by Tyler Perry with the pilot. I think it was it the pilot or
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
the
too.
calculation with the math
Yeah,
or something,
yeah,
the
yeah.
numbers.
That was a good movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so it's really important, guys,
Very important.
to educate ourselves on these things that's going on, especially when.
Forgive my brother.
Especially when it pertains to you.
Go to your ass up in the
And Rosa Parks out with books. My God. That was so funny. So, what we getting into next? Because we got
talk about
we
this
got
Kendall
two
Lamar.
we got two trending topics that happened this month.
Since we
Had a talking about Black
we had
history.
a debate about this topic, arguing or for a whole 2 days about this Kendall Lamar performance.
Super Bowl performance.
Super Bowl performance.
Kendrick Lamar.
I'm defending my favorite rapper.
He's your favorite rapper?
Yes, he's my top five favorite rapper for sure.
He's number one.
I said top five.
Top five.
I'll put number two on my list. J. Cole number one.
Not best performer though.
Yeah.
He is a best performer as well.
He's a good performer to you?
Yes.
Think so?
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen his performance on the BT, the Grammy Awards.
Well,
the
I
Super
have.
Bowl with Dr. Dre, he did.
Well, I have, and I expected that same energy for the Super Bowl.
For the Super Bowl, yeah.
He gave a different message. He gave a different sound. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all, see, the thing about it is, y'all so big on the entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all say, it should have been more entertaining, whatever case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's true and all. But if he had the chance to give his people a message, whatever case may be, or he had the chance
Okay,
to...
so let's break this down. So I understand everybody said that there was a message
There was a message,
within
yeah.
a performance. That's very clear.
Yes.
We know that. Right?
Exactly, yes.
We understand the type of rapper that Kendrick Lamar is.
Yes.
We know that when he raps, he includes culture, politics, blackness. We get that. That's the type of rapper that he
Exactly,
is,
yes.
right? So we're not shocked that that's the type of performance that he decided to give and include the message that he did, because that's the type of rapper that he is. So we got the different, I guess the different type of symbols that he was given with the Black Uncle Sam and playing the game that America wants him to play, and respect to black women because he has Serena out there crip walking.
Yes. What's so funny about that?
Huh?
What's so funny about
I'm
that?
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you everything that I felt
Okay.
behind the little details. You know, he did everything was leading up to that one song that he won 5 Grammys for, which is the Not Like Us, which is a Drake diss.
I want to tell you, is it on your Drake diss?
Okay. What else was included in the performance as far
The
as
little GTA
the-
sign win, but not a lot of people probably missed that because they don't play GTA, so he probably...
okay, the
Missed that.
black people making up the American flag to show
Yes.
that black people represent America.
And the
Got
guy
that.
and the guy that got tackled off the field, that was also part of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
It was one more thing I was about to say. Oh, he did a prison layout scene of the black men in prison. So we got that. Okay. So since you said there's a message, right? Who was the message actually for? Was it for us as black people, or was it for the other people in America?
What other people in America we
The other people besides black people. Was it for us as a culture, as black culture, or was it for the other people? Who was the message intended for? So let's start there.
I feel like it was for just America in general. I'm not gonna put no.
Okay, so it's just America in general. So the message was for the whole United States of America.
I feel like some parts was and some parts was
Wasn't.
for
Some part was, some part wasn't.
I feel like some part was for America as a whole, and some parts was for black people.
Okay.
African American black people, yes.
Okay. So, again,
I said half and half.
again, I am not opposed to the message being a part of the performance. I think when you have a big platform like that, you use it wisely, right?
Exactly.
However, I do think you cannot blame people for also wanting to be entertained, because you can do both things at the same time. Both things can be true at the same
I'm
time.
not saying that though.
So I just think that.
But we get too busy of being entertained that we miss certain aspects and different
I don't
things.
think
That's
anybody.
a problem nowadays.
But I don't think anybody
with our
missed.
culture.
But that's the thing. I don't think anybody missed what
Yeah, I did.
the symbols were. I just think that it could have been a different choice of
But
songs.
they don't gotta be entertainment all the time. That's what I'm saying.
But that's
Yes,
what the Super Bowl performance is.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get that. But we fighting a bigger fight. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
my thing is,
if he could have got he got that platform to do, you know what I'm saying, what he need to do, what case may be. Personally, I'm not looking if I know how this world is going and how I know it could affect my people or it could affect the world in a whole. Personally, I'm not looking to entertain. I'm sorry, but if I got that platform, I got that call, I'm not looking, entertain my people. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm looking to actually get a message or cause
right?
any way impossible.
Right,
to
but
get my
again,
people more
if you're
on
trying
board.
to, I just feel like people keep saying there was a message, there was a message, there was a message. Okay, if there's a message, I just feel like personally, where there's a message, following the message should be movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what in the Super Bowl performance inspired us to now produce movement after the message? Because all he did was perform and that was it.
And that was it.
What happened after the message?
There was like nothing.
There was no movement
There
after
was
the
like no
message. So
movement
that's what I'm
forward.
trying to figure
There wasn't
out.
nothing for us to move forward about.
If you saying that he was giving a message to the whole world, and some aspect of it, you said he just focused on African Americans, right? Because that's what you said. What was the movement after that? Because if there's gonna be a message, there should be movement after that.
Movement from him or from us?
Like what was
Everybody,
for everybody?
for
Like
him,
what was
and
the
then for
message?
us.
Like,
That's for
What did
us to feel.
What did it inspire us to do
to
though?
do going forward.
Going forward.
Yeah, because it's just
Because
like,
my thing is, I just felt like
it's the same inspiration every day for us.
But I just feel
Working
like,
together, come together as one.
but
and-
that's
and-
not what he portrayed, because
But
the whole
it-
performance was a Drake diss to me. It
I
was
wouldn't say that,
more
though.
focused on
I want to
doing the song, which I understand, because that's why he got picked to do the Super Bowl, because of the song. Let's be honest.
Yes.
So I get that he had to do the song, but I just felt like everything was just leading up to the song, which is a Drake diss, which is another black man. If we be honest, yes, he's Jewish and he's from Canada, but he identifies as a black man as well. He's black.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Drake.
That is true.
So if we're talking about a message and standing together in unity, why did the whole performance consist of doing basically lead up to just doing the song to diss him? And then hold on. And let me explain Serena. Let me explain Serena, because I know she put out a post that the reason why she decided to join a performance and crip walk across the stage was because she did it at one of her games.
Tennis
and they
tournament.
is it tennis a game or is it a tournament? What is
It's a tournament.
Okay, a tennis tournament, and they tried to ban her or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Serena is also Drake's ex.
I know that.
I felt like, even though that's what she put out and said, that was not the motive behind her being on the stage
But
Crip walking.
we don't know that though. I don't think she did it to
I think
like
it was towards.
to be
I think
spiteful.
I think everything leading up to that song was being
Drake.
petty toward Drake,
Yeah.
which I understand. That's why he was picked to do the performance because of the song. It's a Drake diss. I'm just saying that I just felt like the song choices leading up before to that song, because he had to do the song. I get it. But leading up to that song could have been much better. He had so many hits that he did not even touch on that could have been inspirational. If you're talking about a message, why did he not do "We Gonna Be Alright"?
He did that song
No,
to like. You know
He
what I'm
did that
saying?
song with Dr. Dre, okay,
Exactly.
but still,
So
this is
that's
his
not the,
performance.
That's not the only.
But if you were trying to get a
motivational
message
song.
But I'm
A
saying,
message
no,
that
it's
he
not.
had.
If you try to get a
It
message
was
out,
other
that would
songs.
have, that would have been
You
one
said
of the
that's
songs.
your number 2 rapper, so it was other songs. He could have started off
But y'all don't know.
with is it called Blackberry?
But y'all don't know. Yes.
Black
you
in a
know,
Berry, I think it's called. He could have
was
started
sure
off with
my
that
favorite
song.
rapper, but the songs he did, you actually go back and listen to the song.
No, the songs
the
that he
songs-
did was all a part of a new album
Yeah.
that nobody
He
really knew.
So go.
It had
listen to the
nothing
album
really
and
to
get a
do-
different feel.
it had
on
nothing to do
album.
with
You
the
can't
message.
say,
That he was trying to do.
Right, that's all I'm
that's
trying to
not
say.
true,
I'm
though.
just
It's-
trying to
it's
make.
not.
I'm just trying to make it make sense.
So who would y'all want? I'm just
It's not
obliged.
that.
It's
It's
not
not
about who
that.
they want.
It's
I'm
not
just saying,
about.
But I
who
just
would
feel
y'all
like-
not wanted
I
to
just feel like
perform?
it went from
It's not
it
that.
went from Usher last year. Well, Usher did his big one. It was Usher.
I wouldn't say that.
Usher did good. I feel like it was from Usher to all the way down. That's just how I feel.
I just think that.
That's all the way down.
I just think that it could have. I don't want to say it went
could have
all the
been-
way
it
down.
could have
I
been
just think
better.
that it could have been much
a lot,
better.
a lot better.
Much better. And I get. Trust me, I get it. I get the message. I get the things that he was symbolizing. I get it. Trust me. As a black woman, trust me, I get it. But again, that's what we expect from him because he's that type of rapper. So give us something else. We're gonna expect that. We
I just think
expect that.
Kendrick just only rap about that. He really don't. Like you have to actually listen to emotion to understand what
Because
he's
that's your
really
top-
talking about.
That's your
He
top
just
2 rapper.
he just
Okay.
don't only talk about this moment
That's
and things
your
like
top
that. He has songs where he like you know what I'm saying, he's from LA, so he has songs where he really be talking that talk. Like
Well, he should have did them for the Super Bowl.
Made it more
okay. I'm just trying to find who
A
y'all have one
performance.
tool.
It's not. I think Kendrick Lamar is a great performer, like you stated in the past. He has.
Y'all just
He
say
has
he
had.
wasn't. Y'all just say he wasn't.
No, I didn't say that. I
Y'all
just
just
said I
say he
did not
wasn't.
like his Super Bowl performance.
No, y'all
But
just
he
say
has
he wasn't.
had great
Well,
performances.
say he wasn't a good performer.
He has had better performances. For example,
The
when he
Super
did the
Bowl wasn't
BET awards, I think it was the BET awards. He had a live band. Live bands just take your
Right.
performance from just 0 to 10.
I just feel like the Super Bowl.
Why not
it just
have a
wasn't-
live band for the Super Bowl? Let's start there. Then the song choices could have been much better. I don't care what y'all say. The song choices could have
I
been
mean,
much
I'm not
better.
that. I'm not
He did
denying
so many
that.
songs that hits.
Mm.
When you do your Super Bowl performance, you do hits, banger after banger after banger after banger, and you still could have included a message. Again, 2 things could be true at the same time. You can include a message, and you can still entertain us. Point blank. Period. That's what the Super Bowl performance is about. It's not about who we will have won it. It's just about the person that was chosen. And like I put on my Facebook, popular is not always the best. Because he had a popular song, they picked him to do the Super Bowl performance, and that's fine. However, it was not the best. I don't care. Fight me. No, stop. But I don't care. Like, it was not. I don't care. It was not the best.
Y'all put in the comments.
Everybody gonna have their own
What y'all
opinion.
think
Like,
about Kendrick Lamar
like some people
performance?
agree with y'all, of course, and some people for sure agree with me.
Y'all let us
You know
know
what
what
I'm
y'all
saying?
think
So
about the performance and stuff.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like, you gotta know where you at. You gotta study where you at. As a performer, we know this. Our father is in the music industry. We know this. You have to study where you're at, where you're going. He knew he was performing in New Orleans. Why not add something to represent that culture as well? Why? Why not? It could have just, I don't care, it could have just been much better. But that's just my opinion.
They wanted Wayne to perform, y'all.
He's my number one rapper. I'm
They
just
wanted
saying.
Wayne that.
I don't care what y'all say about Lil Wayne.
Well,
He's the GOAT.
we don't even know what he be saying half the time.
Yeah, okay.
Perform.
Young
They
money,
gonna
cash
say,
money.
they gonna say he's a performer.
Take over.
He might blow people out
He's
though.
not bad performing Kendrick.
Not in this stage, but he has hits that he could have done.
He's
And
not bad
I
Kendrick.
feel like it probably would have
We
been
don't
a
want
little
no.
bit better.
We don't want a show rapper just saying it there on the football. We need to move around the whole football field and different things like that.
Whatever. It didn't have to be Wayne. It could have been.
Anybody.
Wayne, he don't got more. He don't got more hits than Kendrick.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna have that debate on here. Next, we're
Go
not gonna
hit
do
for hit
that.
right now. Top 10.
That's
Top
for,
best 10
that's for
songs.
another day.
That's definitely another
By
podcast.
himself, not with Drake
You're
or Cash
bugging.
Money or Young Money.
You're
Y'all,
bugging.
By
y'all
himself.
comment who y'all think have more hits, better hits. Lil
By
Wayne or
himself.
Kendrick Lamar.
No features.
Y'all let us know.
Speaking of rappers,
Let's talk about
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
Mr. A$AP Rocky.
I also learned his real name, Rakim.
Rakim. Mm-hmm.
Yes, watching this trial. Congratulations to ASAP Rocky.
Is it
And
Rakim or Raheem?
they said Rakim.
Rakim? Okay.
I think that's what they was. Yeah. Rakim.
Okay, that's just.
So congratulations to ASAP Rocky on being acquitted for the 2 charges that he had against him, facing up to 24 years in prison.
I must say though,
Oh God.
LA laws is a little different, right?
Yes, LA laws are
Especially come
definitely
down to the
different
gun
when it
laws.
comes to gun laws. They also have stand your ground there,
For real?
which I did not know until I watched the case. So I followed this case from day one.
So guns legal now then.
Yes. So it wasn't about him having a gun. It was about him
shooting it?
shooting a gun.
Mm.
And the
I
guy,
mean, if you saying your gun, what's the problem with you shooting your gun if you trying to defend yourself?
because they didn't look at it as defense when the state took the case. They looked at it as assault with the weapon because his former friend, which is ASAP Rocky, reported that ASAP Rocky shot at him and he had the injury. That's not funny. He had the injuries
He don't fall. Like you try to.
on his knuckles
That was
from the gun.
he
from
fell.
The gunshot.
He fell. And he even had no gun. It really was a pop gun. Like,
So I mean, that could be debatable, right? Because that was the defense. That was their defense that
he had a pop gun.
he had a prop gun. So being that it was a prop gun, it's technically not assault because if it's a prop gun is not a real gun. It can't harm you, right? So that was their defense.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole case to me, I don't know if y'all followed the case.
I did.
I just think it was It was an interesting case on how, when you have a situation where this was his longtime friend, right? So they grew up together, part of the same group, and they fell out, and then a whole situation happened where there was text messages exchanged to meet up, and then when they do meet up, it's this fight that's caught on video that's very blurry, and then he decides that he wants to get money because that's how it started off. He wanted to get $30 million from him, and when ASAP Rocky refused and said go to the police, because ASAP Rocky actually told him go to the police. I'm not giving you money, go to the police if you are so-called hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he decided to do. Well, actually, he contacted a lawyer first, and the lawyer said, I'm not taking your case until you have some type of evidence. And that's when he decided to go back to the scene to find shell casings in order to proceed
But
with
did he find shell casings?
the police didn't. the real police.
Yeah.
No, the police did not.
Of course.
He found the shell cases, so we don't know where he got them from. That's another part of the lack of evidence.
Lack of evidence.
So it was just very interesting to me how, it turned out, and I'm happy that it turned out the way it turned out because again, it was a lack of evidence,
yeah.
And then the witness, which is
The
the
neighbor.
so-called victim, no,
Mhm.
ASAP Rocky,
Right,
that was the
they had
main
the neighbor
witness.
too that was on the balcony. There was.
Well, she called 911.
Yeah, cause she said
She
heard
called
gunshots.
911 because she said she heard.
But she was high, so they kind of.
Right. So
Yeah,
that's
kinda.
another thing. It was, but she called 911 because she said she heard gunshots, which is why the police and everybody came to the scene to search the scene, and there was no evidence of a gun being shot. It was no evidence, no shell cases, no bullet holes, nothing.
Yeah.
So he was the one that
Went back.
gathered evidence because
Fake evidence at that
he had to, have some type of
form.
something in
Mhm.
order for the lawyers to take his case. So that's how that kind of all came about. But it was just interesting to me watching that for 2 weeks. He was on the stand for 5 days.
Cool.
Is that really?
Yeah. They chewed him. His lawyer chewed him down.
And he definitely lied on the stand multiple times.
Yeah, that's
so
right. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do about that because that is perjury.
Yeah, perjury. Mm-hmm.
So it was just real interesting to me how they really took that case to trial, and I'm just like, thank God,
the state be wasting their money.
I really said thank God that in this situation, because again, this is a black man.
Mm-hmm.
On the jury, it was 7 women, 5 men. None of them was African American. No.
Oh wow.
So this case kind of gave me hope again in our justice system, even though I know majority of the time the justice system is not made for us. But watching this case gave me some type of hope that, especially me being in the legal field and about to take the bar exam and practice law soon in New York State,
I'm actually question on that.
it kind of gave me hope again, okay, there's some type of, there's some type of hope and humanity when it comes down to the justice system.
But do you also feel like, I also feel like personally,
Mm-hmm.
that can be true, but I also feel like, because this was a high profile case, and he got money and who he's, you know what I'm saying?
No,
dating,
so-
whatever case may be.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you watch the case every day for the last
I've
2
seen
weeks.
some part, but I didn't
So
got to the part that.
after the jury came back and they gave the plea of not guilty,
Mm-hmm.
one of the jurors actually did a quick interview. So again, this is a white woman,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and she says we had to follow the instructions that we were given. If the state did not prove beyond reasonable doubt that he
Shot.
shot,
Mm-hmm.
the victim, ASAP Rocky, we cannot charge this man
Mm-hmm.
for that crime.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that and this is the thing. It's not that they did not believe that he had a real gun, because they did. It's not like they didn't believe that ASAP Rocky was in some type of danger, because they did. But again, it wasn't proven. So it's like, even though they had a mindset that he did something,
it
wasn't proven. So they really
concrete
stuck to the evidence.
Okay.
Mhm.
And the evidence, that's okay.
Which is what you're supposed to do as a juror. You're not supposed to have your
Most
personal
definitely. Your personal
feelings
yeah.
and things of that nature. You're not supposed to put that involved in your decision
right.
and sending somebody to jail. You have to really look at
Not for
the
sure.
evidence it was presented in court. And because again, Relly was not a reliable witness, he lied multiple times, and other things that was like lack of evidence that was presented to them did not give them beyond reasonable doubt. So they had to find him not guilty.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Now, beyond what we feel, the situation is, I feel like, it wasn't a prop gun, but I also feel like he did not shoot him.
Yeah.
So that was another thing. So it was like 2 questions on the sheet. So it's like, do you believe that he had a prop gun? If you say no, then you don't move on to the next question. It's automatically not guilty, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, do you believe it was a prop gun? If you select yes, then you move on to the next question. Do you believe that he shot the shot, at whatever, and then if you say no, then you found not guilty. So it's like most of the jurors did say that they thought it was a real gun, but again, they could not prove beyond reasonable doubt that he actually injured him. Because again, when he went to the police to try to file a report and things of that nature, he didn't have no hospital records or anything like that. He flew to New York and then went to the hospital, which was like a few days after everything happened. So it's just like a lot of things didn't add up. And then it was a whole voice recording of a phone call that he said that wasn't him. That was another thing.
He said, yeah, that's AI.
He said that's AI. So it was I just don't understand how this case made it so far to trial. Listen,
it should have been dismissed once she said he got shot and he was in New York a couple days after.
It was just a lot happening. He also deleted text messages between him
and
A$AP Rocky. So it made it seem like A$AP Rocky was the aggressor in the text messages, but it was missing messages that the defense team, amazing.
Good.
Amazing.
That boy Joe is bad. That boy is a bad boy.
I learned so much. I also learned that, because I was wondering, Joe Tacopina, I think that's how you pronounce it, he practiced in New York.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how you can practice in
So what happens, I found out, I did my research, so what happens is if your client really wants you and you're in a different state, you can practice in that, like you can represent them, I should say, not practice. You can represent them in that state, which was Los Angeles for him.
Mm-hmm.
However, he has to have Los Angeles attorneys on his team.
On his team, okay.
Right. So that's how he was in. Like it's like a form that you request with the court or whatever, and if they approve it, then you can practice.
Shout out Joe, man.
Yeah, then you can not practice, but you can represent your client because. They want you to have the best legal team. So if that's who you decide to choose from state to state, that's kind of how they did it. So I was like, oh, that's amazing.
W lawyers, you know what I'm saying? Brian Sill got Doug off, you know what I'm saying? Joe got Rocky off. The W lawyers so far, man. W lawyers, man.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Joe.
W lawyers, man.
Yes, that was an amazing case to watch for the last 2 weeks. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so happy that he actually got off and that the jurors stuck to the instructions. Like, again, that really gave me some type of hope in this justice system. So,
that boy flew to his right. I said, my goodness.
Yes, he did.
The way he
did.
My goodness.
Now, A$AP Rocky, you stay out of trouble. You stay home with your wife and your kids. Okay.
But I'm getting another case to definitely tune in on. That was a mistrial the first go around, which is another rapper, which is YNW Melly in Florida. They trying to accuse him of murdering his 2 friends, his 2 close friends. So
I can't.
I'm trying to see when they're gonna start that up, cause that's gonna be, and he on the death penalty, so gonna see what happens with that.
I'm gonna look into that. Because the mistrial, I was in and out the first time. So, I'm going to try to lock in and see what's going on. state is that you said?
Florida.
Oh yeah, Florida has a death penalty.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Florida.
Yeah, guys. So, if you're interested in cases like I am, especially when it comes down to our Black African American people that's on trial and things of that nature, tune in. I think I'm gonna start doing little recaps too, separately of cases that I watch, because that's what I do all day while I'm at work. I be at work at my law firm doing my own thing.
No, for real.
So it's just so interesting. But I'm just, like I said, that gave me hope. So I just have to say that, especially with it being Black History Month, us on the topic of Black history, that really gave me hope in our justice system. So
sure.
I just, pray that other
Cases
attorneys
and stuff like that.
really go
Same.
in and represent our people. If you are a Black woman or man aspiring to be an attorney, go for it. Do it. We need you. We need you. We need
more lawyers. We need more doctors. We need more police officers.
Yes, and even though Joe Tacopina, I hope I'm saying his name right, is a white man, he grew up in Brooklyn, so he definitely explained that he understands the struggles of our community, which I did appreciate him saying. And also, if you get jury duty, do it. We need Black jurors.
I just did it.
That's another thing, because A$AP Rocky did not have any Black jurors.
Yeah.
They started off with 6. All 6 was dismissed. So it's important that we be on the team of jurors to represent our kind, because we will also understand certain aspects that other people may not understand. So if you get jury duty,
definitely do it.
I can't do it. I really want to do it.
I think I got one of them now. Come.
So do it. It's important.
I doing jury duty.
Yes, you did. I'm so proud of you.
That's good too.
So yes, please like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all.
We love y'all.
And
Definitely.
make sure y'all do self-care and self-love.
And definitely drop some topics that y'all want us to talk about in the comments, and definitely stay tuned. Like my sister said, she's gonna be doing her recap videos. I'm gonna be back doing my motivational videos every day on TikTok, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more content. We staying consistent, y'all.
All right.
All right, y'all. We out.
We out.
Y'all.